It is but as early on December 11th. I am en route to Venture Capital Summit, Silicon Valley Venture Capital Summit, which is hosted by Always On. Okay, Black Swan farming. That's the concept where a VC tries to scope and source entrepreneurs that are black swans, aka a $1 billion exit. Why it's a black swan? It's special and it's beautiful. But I saw that movie Black Swan, and it was a girl on autopilot for self-destruct. Okay, we're not going to talk about Black Swan. We are, not the nomenclature. We're going to talk about how, changing the perspective ever so slightly, how an LP, limited partner, would select VCs who are they themselves black swans. And let's look at the author of the post, Paul Graham. If you're an LP, VC GP, or some rando $1 billion fund manager in Singapore, how do you find a black swan, Paul Graham? How do you deal source that? How do you invest in something like that? Well, black swans, which we should pattern replicate what Paul Graham did, not necessarily what he's advocating for us to do, which is take minutia, micro, tactile steps to becoming that black swan. I mean, maybe you're going to have to start off as a white swan. Maybe I should stop with the swan analogy. But what my point is, if you want to be the special black swan, you've got to do a bunch of little things so that way you don't have to take this massive risk that these VCs are proclaiming and exclaiming and wooing and cajoling you to do when none of them ever do it. They don't. They just want us undergrad engineers to take massive risks. I studied engineering for undergrad. I don't think I should ever have to take a risk. I think that the risk, the harder you work, like just like on weekends, the harder I work during the week, the less I have to work on weekends. I mean, you think I'm gonna walk up to some girl that I don't know, that I'm not gonna work at that. I don't work on weekends, okay? I work really hard during the week so I don't have to work for Putty. Yeah, I just said that. I mean, because it's true. Now, if you want me as the fifth person, as the 55th hour to take a roll of the dice and hope that I'm successful, no. We bet on sure things. That's why there's this thing called risk mitigation, risk minimization, and risk elimination. And it's because we pattern recognize, pattern replicate, and pattern iterate. And that's why the whole R2-D2 concept works great. He's at every inflection point, check it out, of every major character in Star Wars. It all ties back. It's not like Kevin Bacon where you just know him. R2-D2 is a catalyst for inflection points. Those links are posted down below.